Let's go right to our David Zura outside an LCBO store where American booze won't be on the shelves much longer. David.
Well, that's exactly right. We've been hearing a lot about these retaliatory tariffs as well as other measures that either the federal or the provincial governments can take as a way to try and mitigate the appealingness or the effectiveness for the Americans to impact this, or rather to apply this to Canada. One of those things is taking American booze off shelves here at the LCBO. In this particular case, people don't realize the LCBO is a massive purchaser of American liquor. There are about 3,600 U.S. liquor products that are stocked on LCBO shelves, either in store or online. We had a chance to talk with some people headed into stores today to get a sense on whether or not this is on people's minds. Have your shopping habits changed yet?
We're actually stocking up on some of the California wines before the tax comes in.
I will definitely be supporting products made in Canada, and I always liked French and South American wines, so I'll stick to those.
See what we can replace on our items, on our grocery shopping and everything else from Canadian manufacturers.
Seems like there's very little benefit of having this USMCA agreement if Trump's just going to barrel through it.
We are living in strange times, I guess.
In a written statement to City News, the LCBO saying the government of Ontario has directed LCBO to indefinitely stop all sales of U.S. alcohol products in our stores and online, and to stop wholesale sales of U.S. products to restaurants, bars, grocery, and other retailers no later than February the 4th. Now, on Sunday afternoon, we also made other stops in the GTA to get a sense on how people feel with such a big economic threat looming so close.
North America has very strong trade relationships in general. I think we should keep it like that.
It's going to impact everything, being Canadian, from top down. So whether it's resources, whether it's gas, whether it's the goods everyone buys on a daily basis.
I don't think we're ready. It just happened so quick because look at the politicians now. They're like, what do we do now?
We have every possible thing to be, prosperous country, but the government doesn't really have any vector in that direction. So it's not doing what it is supposed to do to make country independent. So we're paying the consequences of that, basically.
The Toronto Regional Board of Trade releasing a lengthy statement Sunday, capped off with a push for more independence in the long run, reading, "This moment underscores the urgent need to take immediate action to strengthen Canada's economy to retain investment and production. Without delay, on the table must be significant tax and regulatory reform and the removal of interprovincial trade barriers to maximize our business and market competitiveness."
Quite frankly, if we try to respond on a dollar-for-dollar basis, we just have a lot less dollars than the U.S. has.
Meanwhile, the Montreal Economic Institute, a Canadian think tank, echoing calls for national resilience.
Look again at what we can do to build more of that transportation infrastructure, such as seaports, such as pipelines, such as roadways, so that our goods and services can reach tidewater and can be exported to Europe, to Asia. I think we need to recognize that this is a private sector crisis, not a government crisis. There will be some needs for support for the private sector. These should not be in the form of large checks and subsidies. These should probably be in the form of tax cuts and regulatory review, something that's much more permanent, something that can help over a longer period of time make us attractive to investment.
Now, Broussard also warning, on top of the economic pain brought on by the direct American tariffs, we should also prepare to feel the pinch of those retaliatory Canadian tariffs. He says by some estimates from economists, we could see the consumer price index get pushed up somewhere between 1.5 to 4%. Back to you.